product here, a winning product here. I spent 1 month to study the Facebook ads. I only run Facebook ads for 2 months. This is my third month. So this is my ads. So now I'm at the stage where I need to scale my ads to exit learning phase.
Totally. Okay. And how many purchases are you getting right now in the last 7 days?
Last 7 days, hold on. I'm getting 50 plus each day. Yeah, this last 7 days.
Okay. And those are, okay. And then go ahead and select. Oh, you just recently launched these though. So,
Yeah, because last month was terrible. Recently, I restructured my website. I improved my website and I improved my price. And
yeah.
I started my a new ads that perform really well. I
Yeah.
get
The recent results are looking great.
yes.
So if you're one to exit learning phase, you're going to need to get 50 purchases. And if your conversion event is 4 purchases, you need to get 50 within 7 days for sure.
Yeah,
Um,
I have tried once. At the beginning of October, I spent 1,000. I put 1,000 in one ad set, and it passed the learning phase. But there's not really much different because
okay. So
I
that
was
audience
yeah
at the top there, Robert, that US
which
add
one?
to cart 2%, view content 2%, the one you have there at the very top,
Yes,
that one has 28 purchases in the last
yes,
7 days.
yes,
Now you're averaging $8 cost per purchase. So if you're
yes,
spending $100, then that's about 11 purchases per day. So times that by 7, that's 78 purchases. That audience within the next 5 days should exit learning. That audience below it, that's at $50 daily,
yes.
and its website 2%, 50. That one should exit learning. That one won't exit learning. So your option is to combine that one with another audience, or you need to scale up the spend.
I mean, during these 7 days, I made some changes of my, as you can see here, the first 5 days, 4 days, it's like this, very bad. So the recently 3 days, it's it's getting better. So
Yeah,
I turn on the
certainly.
active,
And you'll exit learning if you just leave it alone now for the next few days.
but it's already learning limited here.
Right now, that will exit learning within the next few days here. Actually,
Okay.
timeout. Go ahead and hit edit and scroll down to the bottom of that ad set. I think I just noticed something that might be preventing you from exiting learning.
Oh, what do you want to see?
Go ahead and edit the ad set.
Edit, which one?
That one.
This one. Yeah.
Yeah, that's correct. Scroll all the way down now.
So this
Yeah.
is one day.
Yeah. Any reason you specifically selected one day after clicking?
Yeah, because I'm selling low ticket.
Hmm.
So I heard low ticket should use one day.
Okay.
I tried 7 days. I tried everything in the past month. I tried 7 days, one days, everything. And one
Yeah, I
day
mean,
is the best.
it certainly looks like one day's working for you, but the thing is, you won't be able to exit learning at one day click right now. So like one day means you have to get 50 conversions in a single day to exit learning. So that means you need to be spending, if you're spending 100 daily right now and your average cost is $8.
I I did,
That
I
means you're
did.
getting 12. You need to spend about 500 daily on that single audience just to exit learning.
It's okay. It's okay for me. I want to put 400 or 500 into one asset for 1 day click because 1 day click really work for me. So I can put 400, 500 in one asset.
Yeah, that's the only way you're going to exit
So
learning.
yeah, so the one let me show you today. Today really good, better than any day before.
Yeah, the results are looking phenomenal.
I I I turn on the active. I show you all my active here today.
Yeah, very good. Yeah, that's great. So yeah, I mean, you'd certainly have to scale by a significant amount. Some audiences upwards of 500% scale just to be able to exit learning. Um, but I wouldn't recommend going that fast. I'd recommend scaling at a slower pace of 20% until you hit those numbers.
But every time I edit my budget 20, even 20%, 10%, reset the learning
You'll never exit learning until you're spending about 500 and maintaining a cost per result of $8 or less.
per day, right? Per day.
Yeah, or per day. So I mean, like it doesn't matter how much you reset learning until you're hitting those numbers. So I wouldn't worry about learning at all because you're always going to be in learning until you
I
are
know.
achieving those
So,
numbers.
so what I want to do now is try to find one, the winning, the top one, and I put 500 in it.
Totally.
Yeah. And I noticed that I, I have overlaps. What can I do about it? Some of my ads have overlap.
So you need to combine your audiences now.
Combine?
So
Yes.
yeah,
I tried. So that's why I have this here.
yeah, that one's doing good.
Yeah.
Yeah, the more you combine, the better because that'll increase your chance of exiting learning. It'll lower your cost. Uh, It'll help a ton. So
I,
like
I
right
have
now, like
I've tried
combining ad
many.
sets,
Yes.
has been around. It's been a something that's worked since 2014. I mean, like they have
How
case
many
studies on
do you
combining.
suggest I put in one ad? Because I tried 5 of them together and they're really bad. How many do you think in one asset I put?
You could do three and then have just do them in sets of three, and you could even do higher percentages. Like for instance, that 2% you have, you could change, all of those to 3% and have three in there, and that'll get your audience size up to about 9 million. So that'll do a good job of building out the size.
Again, I didn't get you.
So
Pardon me?
you could do three audiences at 3% each. That would really help
Three.
build out your audience size.
Okay, so I choose, for example, the purchase here,
That's right.
and turn it to 3%,
Yep.
and what else?
You would then do, say, the initiate checkout, and then you could do the custom or
Custom.
the, better
I
yet, you could do the custom and the add to cart since those costs are closer to each other, and then, make those both 3% and add them together.
so I choose purchase, uh, custom, add to cart. Are they similar to against each other?
Uh, there might be some overlap between them, so yeah, they are similar, so that's fine. And then you would combine those and then make them all 3% in one ad set.
So I will try that. And what do you suggest? I put budget start with 100 or I go straight for 500?
I don't know what $500 would do on your ad account just from, if you've ever spent that much, you never know. But right now, if you're at 100 daily and achieving a $4 cost per unique, I mean, you could certainly go higher on the spend. So, I mean, like you could test it at a higher spin. I wouldn't go all the way to 500, but I mean, like, you could certainly double it and then start scaling from there and see how it
You
does.
know, in the beginning of October, I had a asset. I put 1,500 in it. I just want to see when it passed the learning phase. How much di how much different after learning phase? How big different?
Uh, Once you exit learning phase, your costs won't fluctuate. So like they won't fluctuate by a significant margin. So you're at $5.27 on that audience at the top. So like go to yesterday.
Yesterday?
So that one's at 781. And then go to the day before that. 599. So, well, that one's not fluctuating too much, but essentially, whenever you exit learning, you won't see your costs go from like 5 to 20 or like from 20 to 13 and down to 2. It won't be that big of a
You,
jump. It'll just
you
remain
mean
within like,
CPM?
no,
I have high
your
CPM.
cost per purchase will be within a
Okay.
few dollars always after you've exited learning. It'll be a lot
Yeah,
more
I want.
consistent. It's easier to scale. You see regular purchases. It's pretty tuned in at that point.
Yeah, I want to. I want steady under 5. That's my goal here. My goal is under 5.
Nice. Well, you're getting really close.
Yeah. So when I scale, should I I leave this be or I turn them off? No, because
Whenever you
I have a
create those new
budget
audiences
here.
that are stacked, you're going to turn them off.
Okay. So I stack them together and turn off immediately or leave for one day and turn
Yeah,
off.
that's correct.
So I leave them for one day and turn off.
As soon as those become active, you can turn them off.
Okay, okay, I got you. I got you. So so I have tried something different. So uh I have tried to e- exclude the non-profitable states. I testing because I have so much result data. Do you suggest I only choose the profit region or I leave it
Uh,
all open?
yeah, I'd leave it open because when you're scaling, you're gonna need to be able to have those larger audience sizes. But if
Okay.
you want to continue going down the path where those are working for you, as long as you're going up higher on your percentages of lookalikes, like going up on a higher percent, you'll still have larger audiences to work with. So you should be fine for, a good, that should allow you to scale some more before you actually have to, stay on open.
Yeah, because my product related to it, in some region they sell really well and the others don't perform well, so I turn them off. I have
Nice.
data to tell me which states to turn off.
Great.
Okay, okay, okay. That's about that's all. Thank
Awesome.
you.
Alrighty. Thanks, Robert.
Yes, thank you.